They are one of India's leading engineering research and development companies. Despite this rapid growth, the company continues to report nil non-performing assets, which is one of the rarest achievements among the Indian NBFCs. The company maintained an impressive 32% market share in the segment. This company continues to maintain their leadership across suspension systems, electric vehicles, exports, and aftermarket. This company also commands an 88% market share in commercial vehicle suspension system. Hello investors. Today I'm here to talk about 5 small cap stocks in which promoters have increased their stake in Q1 of FY27. Promoters generally know their business more than anyone else. So when promoters increase their stake in any of the companies, investors generally pay attention. While this is no guarantee for future returns, it often signals the management's confidence in the long-term prospects. So in this video, I'll cover 5 small cap stocks in which the promoters have increased their stake in Q1 of FY27, understand their business model, and also analyze why the promoters might have increase their stake in the company. So the first small cap stock in which promoters have increased their stake is Cyient Limited. They are one of India's leading engineering research and development companies. They provide design, digital engineering, semiconductor, manufacturing, and AI-led lifecycle solutions to global clients across aerospace, rail, automotive, telecom, healthcare, and utilities. Promoters have increased their stake from 23.28% in the previous quarter to 24.7% in Q1 of FY27. This signals confidence in the company's long-term transformation strategy, even as the core engineering services business navigated a muted demand environment. The company is transforming itself from a traditional engineering services provider into a full life cycle engineering partner, covering everything from product design and manufacturing to AI-powered aftermarket services. In Q1 of FY27, their revenue from operations came in at 2,076 crore, while their net profits jumped 65% to 109 crores. Their order intake in the quarter increased by 5.3% year-on-year, while the company won 5 large deals during the quarter, strengthening future revenue visibility. The biggest growth engine for the company continues to remain their transportation and mobility segment, which grew 15% year-on-year, making it the 5th consecutive quarter of growth, supported by strong demand across aerospace, rail, and automotive. Another big contributing segment for the company's growth is their semiconductor business. They reported their 5th consecutive quarter of over 5% organic growth, while the pipeline for its custom ASIC business has crossed $100 million. During the quarter, the company also launched India's first gallium nitride power IC family, targeting AI, data center, telecom infrastructure, industrial power systems, and electric mobility. The company is also looking to strengthen their AI capabilities through the acquisition of PAO Digital Solutions, which will enhance digital engineering, cloud-native platforms, and AI deployment capabilities across industrial customers. If you want exposure to some of the best stocks and sectors, check out our curated list of small cases. All you have to do is visit tradebrainsportal.smallcase.com or visit the link in the description. Skim through the list and select the small case that you want to invest in and click on subscribe now. Enter your email and proceed to select your plan. Proceed further by adding your PAN and phone number to the billing information and continue. Following that, you will receive an OTP on your number. Input that, make the payment, and you're good to go. In just a few simple steps, you get access to a model portfolio of stocks, which is a blend of growth and value by investing in quality businesses with strong earning growth. Now coming back to the list of stocks, the next one is Neogen Chemicals. They are one of India's leading specialty chemical manufacturers with a strong expertise in bromine, lithium-based chemicals, and advanced battery materials. The company is rapidly transforming into a key player in India's EV supply chain ecosystem through its subsidiary Neogen Ionic. In Q1 of FY27, the promoters of the company have increased their stake from 51.22% to the current 53%. This signals confidence in the company's growth strategy as several large capacity expansion projects move closer to commercialization. Q1 FY27 marked a significant turning point for the company. During the quarter, their revenue surged 34% year-on-year to 250 crores, while their EBITDA jumped 53% year-on-year to 48 crores. Their profit after tax increased 67% year-on-year to 17 crore, reflecting strong operational leverage. Despite global chain disruptions and temporary cost hike, the company delivered its strongest operational performance driven by higher volumes, improving product mix, and rapid growth in its battery chemical business. The management believes that FY27 will be the year when years of capital investment will translate into meaningful revenue and profitability. The biggest opportunity for the company lies in their battery chemicals business. Neogen's electrolyte facility is expected to be commissioned during H1 of FY27, while lithium electrolyte salt capacity is scheduled to come online in H2 of FY27. Management of the company company believes that Neogen is uniquely positioned as one of the earliest domestic suppliers in India's battery material ecosystem. Reflecting a confidence in the demand, the management of the company raised their standalone revenue guidance for FY27 from 950 crore to 1050 crores approximately. The next stock on the list is SG Finserve. They are one of the fastest growing NBFC focused on supply chain finance, dealer financing, invoice financing and factoring solutions. Backed by the APL Apollo Group, the company primarily caters to MSMEs and corporate while maintaining one of the strongest asset quality profiles in the industry. Q1 FY27 became another record-breaking quarter for the company. Their net interest income in the period rose 92% year-on-year to 82 crores, while their profit after tax surged 119% year-on-year to a record 54 crores. Their loan book increased 82% year-on-year to 4,552 crores. Despite this rapid growth, the company continues to report nil non-performing assets, which is one of the rarest achievements among the Indian NBFCs. The company also maintains a capital adequacy ratio of 32%, providing sufficient capital to support future expansion without requiring fresh equity. Going forward, the management of the company plans to launch loan against property and digital lending products over time, which could further diversify the lending portfolio. The company also remains highly optimistic about FY27 and stated that the current business run rate provides clear visibility of achieving around 300 crores of profit before tax during FY27, implying nearly 75% growth year-on-year. On the medium term, the company is aiming for an AUM growth of approximately 30% CAGR, profit growth of 35% CAGR, maintaining a return of asset between 4.5 to 5%, and continuing its objective of maintaining nil non-performing assets. The next stock on the list is 5paisa Capital. They are one of India's leading discount brokers and digital wealth management platforms, offering trading, investing, mutual funds, IPO, and wealth products through its technology-first ecosystem. The company continues to invest heavily in technology, AI capabilities, and new product launches to position itself for the next phase of growth. The company also reported a resilient performance in Q1 of FY27. Their revenue from operations increased 14% year-on-year to 88 crores, while their profit after tax remained stable at 12 crores. Operationally, the platform continued to expand. Their customer base crossed 52.6 lakh. They added 74,000 new customers during Q1. Their mobile application installs reached 23.8 million, and their mutual fund asset under management increased to 2,073 crores. The management emphasized that the focus of the company has shifted from simply adding more customers to acquiring higher quality customers who generate stronger revenue per customer and higher lifetime value. This strategy is already resulting in improving customer monetization and retention rather than chasing headline customer growth. 5paisa is also positioning itself as an AI-driven investing platform. During Q1 of FY27, the company launched and expanded several technology-led offerings such as AlgoSpace, which enables retail investors to deploy algorithmic trading strategies without coding, AI-powered portfolio and stock insights, enhanced F&O trading tools, expanded margin trading facility or MTF, and improved trading infrastructure and platform reliability. The company believes that its revamped technology platform, stronger capital position, and increased marketing investment should improve operating leverage and profitability. During Q1 of FY27, the promoters increased their stake to 36.5% from 32.76% in the previous quarter. The next stock on the list is Gabriel India Limited. It is the flagship automotive suspension company of the Anand Group. This company continues to maintain their leadership across suspension systems, electric vehicles, exports, and aftermarket, while taking transformative strategic steps that could reshape its long-term growth trajectory. The company reported another strong quarter of healthy growth, driven by strong demand across its core suspension business. Their revenue in the quarter increased to 1,426 crores, while their net profits increased to 108 crores. The company also continued outperforming in key vehicle segments. Their two-wheeler and three-wheeler business recorded 21% sales growth, supported by strong demand from customers such as TVS, Honda motorcycles and scooters, and Yamaha. The company maintained an impressive 32% market share in the segment. Their passenger vehicle business grew 5.5% year-on-year, with traction from small cars and the commencement of supply for the Tata Sierra EV. Their commercial vehicle business registered a 13% growth, driven by rising demand for cabin dampers and new suspension programs with Ashok Leyland. This company also commands an 88% market share in commercial vehicle vehicle suspension system. They are also looking to strengthen their position in emerging mobility. Gabriel holds a 57% market share in electric two-wheelers, and utility vehicles now account for 66% of its passenger vehicle business, reflecting increasing exposure to India's fastest growing vehicle category. Further, the management remains optimistic about industry growth, supported by rising vehicle production, increasing EV penetration, and premiumization. Going forward, Gabriel plans to focus on expanding exports across global markets, growing its EV product portfolio, scaling ADAS and electronics capabilities, increasing aftermarket penetration, and building integrated solutions across suspension, steering, braking, and vehicle electronics. So to sum it up, while promoters buying is a positive indicator, investors should also combine it with revenue and earnings growth, ratios, valuation, debt, cash flow, and industry outlook. A stock should never be purchased solely based on promoter stake increase. So do you hold any stock which also has a higher promoter holding? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you.